Flying high after their success in the World Cup, the West Indies flew to Australia for the eagerly awaited 1975-76 Test Series. Under the captaincy of Clive Lloyd, the team included a number of exciting young players that would later become legends of the game. Andy Roberts, Michael Holding, Gordon Greenwich and Vivian Richards. Young, talented but inexperienced, the West Indies faced a tough, aggressive, seasoned Australian team in a shootout to decide the World Championship of Test cricket.
We want to win, there's no doubt about that. It has been billed as a sort of World Championship. So I'm hoping that we can give our best, and if we do give our best, I think the Australians could be up for some very good cricket.
Yeah, thanks. Shot one, take four.
The popularity of the West Indies saw them taking the first tentative steps into the world of advertising when they recorded a commercial promoting a particular brand of men's toiletries.
Batsman wear through 33, he get 100 runs by tea.
So it was the pretty shirt, the flowery shirt and all that stuff with the afro. It was like Sly and the Family Stone sort of stuff. It was that period where you felt just a cool dude because there was the soul music and all that sort of stuff. And then you had, I think, people who were just coming out of that period of the flower power times. Yeah, it was a serious combination, and the cricket, I think, matched.
Batsman 33, he get 100 runs by tea.
You boy bowler swinging late, no his hair is looking great. Batsman used to 33.
Batsman LBW.
Once the Test matches got underway, the West Indies batsmen soon found out, just as the song said, the Aussie pacemen were not much fun.
I can remember one occasion where we had Lawrence Rowe, who I've always felt was one of the coolest individuals that you could find whilst batting at the crease. And he used to whistle little things like the games that people play and things like that. And I'm at the other end and I'm looking at my hero and I could see Tom was rushing in and Tom was letting everything fly. So I walked up to the wicket and I said, which was commonly known then, Yaga, why are you not whistling like the games that people play anymore? He said, no, you cannot do that when you're facing this guy, Jeff Thompson, because you can hardly see where the ball is coming from, sometimes between his legs. And he said, whenever it rips, there's enough time, he says, for you to whistle anything.
And caught brilliantly. Marsh, Rod Marsh taking a wonderful catch.
Jeff Thompson, to me, was the biggest difference in that series. He was a physical threat to the team, to the batsman. He bowled at fearsome pace and was really extremely hostile. Of course, he had Dennis Lilly at the other end, an outstanding fast bowler, where Thompson was absolutely sheer pace, bunks, hostility.
This guy was dangerous. I thought that, and he was much stronger than we expected. I'd say probably he didn't realize his strength and his stamina. He would remove batters when you think they're settled. He'd get, and he made that break. He made the breakthrough, and then Dennis Lilly would come and do the rest, clean it up.
It's always a picture in my mind, that 75-76 series. I can still see those wickets, and I can still see Tomo spreading eagle and just letting fly. Yes, I think that was a great baptism. This is what I think, and I'll put that particular period down to how I myself approached cricket in the future. I felt, wow, if you could go through this and come through this, which was like a war, well, any little battle you could achieve, and I felt reasonably comfortable after that. And I think this is what I needed as an individual at that time.
The 1975-76 series was a triumph for Greg Chappell. Taking over the leadership from brother Ian, Greg scored a century in each innings of his first Test as Australian captain in Brisbane. He went on to amass 702 runs in the series at an average of 117 and led Australia to a crushing 5-1 victory in the series. Australia was now the undisputed world champion of Test cricket.
The reason we won was we had the best pace attack, and Dennis and Tomo were the leaders of the pace attack. We had Max Walker and Gary Gilmore in that series.
Australia's success with the four-pronged pace attack would make a lasting impression on Clive Lloyd and his West Indian team.
The standard then was set by the Australians. If you have 4 fast bowlers and they're the best bowlers you have, play them. And the West Indies were fortunate then in that period right after 75-76, where Andy Roberts and Michael Holding first really established themselves. And right after that, a rash of fast bowlers, young fast bowlers, came through, so that not only were 4 being played simultaneously, but you had probably 4 others waiting in the wings.
With a batting lineup loaded with talent and a fearsome pace attack, the West Indies would come to dominate world cricket for the next 20 years.
Bowled in.